Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make crazy hyperpop melodies for someone like Bladee or Lil Uzi. Super dreamy melodies with some vocal chops. You already know the vibes. And as always, before we get started, make sure to go follow me on social media at inquires. But let's lock in. Alright, so I'm going to basically break down how I made this little melody right here. It goes super crazy and these colors match the kind of atmosphere really well. So this is actually one of the melodies out of my sample library called Ecstasy, which is 20 fantasy kind of melodies, So if you like these kind of melodies, feel free to check it out. I'll put it in the description. So the main instrument in this melody is actually this pluck from Morphine. It sounds like this. So, FL Studio stock plugins are low-key hard. And these are the chords that I played. A really cool part of this progression that I like is this last chord. I play a sus4 and then a sus2 and then finally play the major. It's just a cool way to make the chords interesting, and this is what it sounds like. Those are some heavenly chords. And then next I have this little pluck from SEM. And this is the pattern that I played with it. In these kind of melodies, you want to have notes that kind of repeat the same sequence over and over. That way it'll catch the listener's ear and it's more like enjoyable. And then I just added some echo buoy on that to make it more atmospheric. Next, I wanted something super atmospheric, so I added this pad retro from Harmless. It's a pretty trash sounding pad, but I just used it as a texture layer, and this is what I played. I just used my MIDI keyboard pitch wheel to pitch bend it. And within the context, this is what it sounds like. Note slides add a really different dimension to the melody, I feel like. It adds a lot of motion to the melody, which I love. Next, I have this cool pluck from Sawyer. This is another stock plugin, shout out Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn and them. This is what I played with it. So this is just another cool texture, just to switch up the melody a little bit. Next, one of my favorite parts is this other pad from Citrus. It sounds like this. The cool thing that I like about this is like the overtones it has. So when you play a note, it's layered with like other frequencies. And I played a really cool pattern with this. That adds a lot of motion to the melody as well, just because the rhythm of it is really bouncy. And then most importantly, you guys probably want to know how I made these vocal chops. So I made those vocal chops from scratch. That's actually my voice. This is what the dry version sounds like. Low-key hard. So the main effects that I put on there were auto-tune, and then I did format shifting. And then I put a looperator on this stop and go preset, which made it super bouncy. And then finally some reverb, and this is what it sounds like after. So at certain points, I thought the vocal chops were a little too in the center. So I put the super narrow bandpass EQ on there, and this is what it sounds like after. Just automated that EQ to come in over here. That's pretty much how I made the whole melody. Now I want to go into ecstasy and drag that in so we can cook up a beat with it. And then I'm gonna go into Tetractus, get like a clap maybe. And then I'm gonna get a snare to layer with this clap. I feel like I want to speed this beat up. Let's put it at like 145. And then I'm gonna go into the weird hi-hats of Tetractus and get one of these. Now let's do some rolls with these. Let's just copy this over, and then I'm going to change something over here. Finally, I think this beat just needs a couple perks, so I'm gonna add this one, and then on the moon. Finally, I'm just gonna add a kick. Alright, you guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys thought this was helpful, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment below what you thought of it, and also subscribe for more videos like this. But that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.